Series Edition LLC with inferior gunmetal crystal edge technology screens. Let me see where the source for the music is coming from. All right, it's over here. All right, so as I told you before, I was picking up the Apple Barrel black paint right here. This is it right here. That's it, painted right down on the surface, laying against our FLE technology. This is our Alpha CINEMAX. Now, as I told you before, I never push anybody to do something that I won't do. That's why we have tons of black versus black demonstration. We've literally done this one already before, but I couldn't find the video, so I decided to just do it again because we couldn't find the video. But anyway, yeah, so this is a white screensaver. As you can see, one half is, I don't want to get this on my screen because I don't want to damage my screen. One half is the black barrel paint, Apple barrel paint from, we got this over at oh my God, I can't think of Amazon. So like I said, I don't push people at the end of the day to do things that I won't do. That's why I said at the end of the day that we had the most tests. We have the most tests of any other screen paint on the market, or every screen paint on the market. We have the most tests done. And this is another one to add to the black versus black, which I'm still can't figure out why we can't find the other one. But anyway, there it is right there. And as you can see, it doesn't match our screen paint. Our screen paint has a heightener technology that allows the screen to be able to read and pick up higher white levels. Without that technology, the screens come out dirty, and I mean very dirty. So that's why that heightener is important. I'm just using a 50 lumen projector at, I keep forgetting my specifications on my projector over here. We're at 854 by 480. It's a weird a resolution. But yeah, so if I'm going to sit there and tell you to do this challenge, keep in mind, I'll do it myself. Now, I can do the gray version on my screen. I can do the black version on my screen. It doesn't make a difference. You know, like I said, I never put out challenges unless we do them ourselves. So we know at the end of the day that they can't do this at all, period. You'll match the screen. It'll be a problem. Our technology, when we test it, does not match any form of black paint. We have to do these strict tests. Now, how close would you come to matching this? And again, like I said, they come extremely close. But as I said before, one of the most important things on a black technology is its white levels. It already has the ability to produce contrast. That's already done. If you have a black technology and you're having problems producing a contrast level, you got bigger problems than that. You shouldn't be worrying about projectors or anything else or environments or any of that may plague the screen. Your biggest issue right now is trying to get the paint to convert itself to black. That's your biggest problem. But the biggest issue on a black screen should never be the contrast levels. It's always going to be the white levels, because the screen can produce too dark of a contrast level, and your white levels should come out very, very dirty. And that's what you don't want. Oh, man. Always losing it. I don't even know why I bought it sometimes. There. That's not even it. That's not even it. For this surface one, where the heck did I put this at? I don't even know why I even bought the scarf to begin with. I don't even use it. I don't even use it. Maybe I'll let Taco have it. Some black fabric right there. These are the tests you have to run at the end of the day. This is the reason why you have screen paint products failing left and right, because they refuse to do tests. It's extremely important that these tests are done, because again, it lets the customer know exactly what he or she are buying at the end of the day. I'm not going to sit there, of all the testing I have done on my products, I'm not going to sit there and have somebody do a test that we haven't done yet. We've done this one already, by the way. We've done it years back. Just couldn't find the demonstration, so I figured, hey, you know what? We'll just do it again. We've already did it already before. But, you know, that paint in that container is $4.47. Mine's actually much cheaper than this one right here. Much cheaper. So when I do these demonstrations live, when we paint into a screen, that should tell you right there from the door that our technology is designed what it's supposed to do. You know how hard it is to do a demonstration? You literally paint black paint into a screen. Yeah, it's kind of really difficult. You paint over the surface and do it over and over again. We've done so many black versus black demonstrations, it's not even funny. I think I'm gonna set up on the site the black versus black library, because we're gonna have so many demonstrations on this, it's not even funny. Got to start getting creative with this, which means I think I'm gonna get me a paintball gun and do some rounds at the screen with black paint versus our technology. You gotta have some fun with it, because after a while it gets kind of boring. But anyway, these tests are supposed to be on the site. So when you go purchase the product, you should be able to see these tests right directly on the site. This is our website over here. I'm going to go pop over to our marketplace. Now, the reason why this test is important, because number one, for the person who's making the product, it gives you a reassurance that your product's not going to fail. That's the last thing you want, is have a failed product. What's most important, that the customer knows that he or she is getting a 100% screen paint product that's legit. Now, you see all those right there? Those are ours. Those are our black versus black demonstrations. This is when we actually draw into the screen. We've got it where we've made our own black paints and put it against our products. Black fabric, films, you name it. We've done it. We've thrown it against the screen. This is going to get much higher than this, because the FLE technology is going to be launching soon. And that FLE technology under the front and rear, that stuff is really, really crazy powerful. We plan to knock out the entire Home Depot black line. I think it's 20 paints they said they had in there. We're going to knock all 20 of them out. So this is what customers need to see. See right here? This is where I made my own black paint to put against my own product. This is why when we give people permission to make our products, we know you can't make it. We ran every test you could possibly think of. I don't want to be embarrassed online. This is outside. This is a black versus black demonstration outside. We do them outside, we do them inside, we do them at 1,000 lumens. Somebody sat there and made some statement by saying that, hey, they use 4,000, 5,000 lumen projectors. You have any idea how many projectors I actually own in my collection? I own quite a lot. You can go to my site and you can pull up 800 lumens, 600 lumens, 200 lumens. I even done 50 lumens on a silver screen outside. Oops, let me bring you guys down some. There you go. All right, well, just want to come in. I like to back everything up. You know me, at the end of the day, I don't like to talk about things that I can't back up. You know, I'm pretty sure I had plenty of people. I hope somebody didn't go out and take the same black paint and said, this is how they make the screen paint, because that's going to be pretty embarrassing for you today, ain't it? Yeah, yeah, our stuff is different. So, as I said before, our technology all comes from God. At the end of the day, I could throw anything I want up against it, and it still ain't going to match it. All our tech comes from God. Look at this. Color level outside. Yeah, that's my old phone. I was like, where's my phone going off? This is demonstrations dating back to 7s. Even 7s have them. They have black versus black demonstrations attached to them. Supreme 7. So this is the part I don't understand. I don't understand how we are the ones who have all this testing done, but yet everybody else claiming for their products to be such the best of the best. Y'all don't have any tests. Where are y'all tests? I can't count how many times I've said that. Where are y'all tests at? You don't have any tests. Your products don't work. This right here can replace your stuff right here. That can replace your product. You thought the network gray 7073 was dangerous. I'm going to show you something. I don't want to mess my desk up, because my desk is one big giant projection screen. I don't want to jack it up. This stuff right here makes network gray look like a joke. This stuff is really, really dangerous. Because the network gray 773 had kind of a very light tone to it. This one has a dark tone to it, and it has silver in it. That's why we chose it to test against our screens. Look at that color. It has the ability to produce a good contrast, way better than the network grade 773. But also, too, it can pick up a white level at the same time. It's a very, very good gray. I'm scared to death to drop this on my desk. I'll damage my desk so badly if I drop this, mess my desk up. But anyway, yeah, this is what makes this very, very dangerous. This is even more dangerous than the network grade 773. It comes out dark, it dries light, but it still maintains a little bit of a contrast. Now, it can't compete with our technology, but this is an extremely dangerous paint when it comes to any form of gray paint. Now, what even makes it even more dangerous is the cost. It's extremely cheap. It's around $4.95. That's it, or 97 cents. That's it. That's for a 16 ounce, and two of these, again, would still be under 10 bucks. So, next time I do a demonstration and I say that that gray paint underneath my desk will match your screen, and someone makes a comment, have you done the test? We've done them already. We've already done them. Question is, have you done the test? That's what it comes down to. And the consumer needs to ask for these tests. You have to ask for these tests. It's very important because, again, I mean, look at that right there on the floor. Someone can send that to you and charge you around 60, 70, 80, 100 bucks for what I have sitting on the floor right now, and hit it with a high-powered 4K projector, put it in an ambient controlled environment, say, hey, look, this is my product. And you would never even know where it was coming from. This is why the tests are important. You could be buying $60 house paint. So these demonstrations you have to see, they should be on the website. Any website who sells screen paint products, I'm not just talking about one particular ones or two particular ones, any website that sells screen paint products should have these tests. You need to know whether or not if you're buying a screen paint or you're getting a house paint. They have to do it against fabrics, they have to do it against films, they have to do it against everything. Now, this is a giant screen, the same black surface we used to give away for free, the blackout cloth. I decided to drape it over my screen, rip it right down the middle, and display an image. So that means that the projector, even at 5,000 lumens, can't pick up any white light off the screen. Only our technology comes through. Knock out certified screens at the exact same time, drawing black paint into the screen in fabric. This is what I mean by, at the end of the day, y'all don't do tests like this. I'm talking about to you naysayers at the end of the day. You do not do tests. This is a test right here. When you could draw into your screen with physical black paint and it doesn't even match, I'm showing a white level on the screen. There's black fabric right there, not even matching. And then come back in and the same demonstration and knock out about $8,000 to $9,000 worth of certified screens. Actually, a little higher than that. That's what our technology does, is certify. That's why when we see people on forum sites talking about how they spend $3,000 for a gunmetal screen, they go, "Ooh, okay, well, this costs under 500 bucks, and we can turn your screen into a white sheet of paper next to black technology." All right, let me get this off my screen because this is freaking me out. And the reason why, because I don't want to damage my screen. I literally had paint on the back of the screen one time, touched my screen and damaged the screen. That freaks me out. And is it black? Yeah, it's black. So I call them black versus black demonstrations. Demonstration that needs to be done. This is my scarf. put this right across there. That's my scarf right there. Is that cool or what? How does it feel? My gloves up there. At 50 lumens. So that means that black screen can generate a high enough white level, even off 50 lumens, that any black surface we throw against it doesn't even match. Ah, I love it. I can't wait till we go to our convention up here. Man, we're going to kill it. We're going to kill it. We're definitely going to kill it. I'm actually going to do a couple of tables where we're going to have one where I'm actually going to draw into the screen with black paint. But I'm not going to check on my table. And I love my 50 lumen projector, my little Pico. But yeah, you know, like I said, if I'm going to make that statement, you know, I'm going to do the test myself. I'm not going to sit there and have people do things that I haven't done yet. The thing about it is no one's caught up to any of our testing yet. So I'm going to stick this right here. This is Screen Innovation. That's Screen Innovation right there, black diamond. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, I told you, because the screen generates an infinity contrast level. That's what we pick up. So we pick up an infinity contrast level, that means we can actually see color. You want to hear something really sad? So basically, I'll tell you something really sad. Not sad on our behalf, sad on their behalf. That when we did the demonstration on Diamond's technology, these guys went in and said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna tell Diamond, you got to grow up. You really got to grow up." Sitting there and sending me email messages that you're going to go tattletale on Screen Innovations that I'm doing demonstrations. Go ahead and tell them. What do I care at the end of the day? As long as I can back my product up 100%, they can't do anything at all, period. Any company that I test again can't touch me with a 10-foot pole as long as I back it up. As long as I'm not faking any demonstrations, cutting any corners, doing things I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm doing everything by the book on a definite side-by-side comparison. Yeah, the problem is you guys don't do that. You cut corners. This is the reason why you're going to court and you're getting sued over it, because you did dumb stuff to our company. That's what you did. I'm trying to find something here. But me, on the other hand, no. I make sure I follow all the rules and everything. And again, if I'm going to spend $5 grand for a screen, I'm expecting for it to work on any projector I choose. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
I have no idea why we didn't get a whatchamacallit, like they didn't give us a any form of like piece of paper saying, "Hey, this is what you guys got." We didn't like that. That would have been nice, but we didn't get anything like that. Yeah, like sat there and said, "Oh, we're gonna tell on you." You gotta grow up, gentlemen. You really do. Got to grow up. That's my original surface. I mean, actually, envelope. I gotta keep it right there. And I don't know if you can see it that well. Let's see if we can blow our camera up a little bit better. There we go. Screen Innovation. Thank you so much for that sample sheet. I really appreciate it. I do. There we go. Yeah, that's some screen innovation. That's their panel, the new one. I'm curious to see how it goes against the Imperial Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Can't touch an Infinity surface. Can't. It's impossible. And no gunmetal on the face of the planet can touch that screen. It pulls an Infinity contrast level. So the only way that a certified screen is going to be to touch us, well, I don't know about that yet. I'm curious to see how that one would go. Will come close to our category. They're going to have to basically develop a black screen. They have no choice. All right, let me see what we got going on here. I'm hearing stuff going on in the background. There's a video player here playing somewhere. Let me see. Where are you? I'm hearing you, but I'm not seeing you. Let me see. Are you here? No, you're not there. Are you here? No, you're not there. All right, I'm gonna leave media players open. Found it. I was the one outside. That's where it was. Yeah, it was the one definitely outside. Sony 4K demonstration, contrast.
Getting that from YouTube.
See, the first time we did diamond, we're doing gunmetal technology. This is a little different. This is black. So this technology produces the Infinity One. Now, if you understand what is the Infinity One contrast, you have no level. There's no level. It doesn't exist. We're not under the 10,001, 2001. It doesn't exist because that screen picks up the infinity level. Like the OLEDs, they pick up the Infinity One. Gray screens can't read Infinity One. White screens can't pick it up. Certified screens won't read it. White screens definitely can't see it. And if the screen's black and it comes up gray, guess what? You can't read it either. Only our technology has that capability. That's why I said at the end of the year, I'm going to push to make sure that any gunmetal screen, any screen that doesn't have an Infinity One attached to it, you shouldn't be saying it. You don't have that right. You're not in the category of black screens. Now, other black screens, I'm pretty sure they're going to come along later on in time, which will be nice to have actual black screens that actually are black when you paint them down and not turning different colors. When you start seeing more and more black screens, and again, like I said, our category is black, Infinity One black. Gray screens don't have that possession. They should not be saying that. You guys pick up a shade of gray. OLED. That's what, no, what's something?
Getting that.
AK Desire.
Getting that from YouTube.
It's funny when I don't say it right, she just gets it right. When I don't say it right, she does get it right. 8K Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
Ah, mornings. The golden hour of cold and flu symptoms.
I'm feeling better.
Cough? Congestion?
All in one and done with new Mucinex Kickstart.
Yes, I saw that.
That
No idea.
headache? Better.
There we go. So they feel that, oh, because I'm doing this against diamond, are you going to go tell on me? Let me explain something to you. When I say that we are the only ones that pull the Infinity One contrast, we are the only ones. We have our technology is the most tested screen paint right now on the planet. Name a screen that can take us. I'm not bragging. For some people, oh, no, I'm telling the truth. Name one screen that can take us. We have the most affordable technology on the market now, the most tested technology on the market now, and there's no screen right now that can take us. In order for you to take on any of our black technology, you would have to achieve what we've actually already done, which means you would have to surpass all our test demonstrations to become us. And we're over 10,000 in. Now, I'm saying this to the people out there that are challenging us. Now, for our customers, well, that's something they can brag about then today. But they have one of the best screens on the planet. My customer screens right now, the ones I just showed you with the fellow outside, Hector's screen outside showing his demonstration can wipe out any demonstration right now on YouTube. Guy painted his screen in, did MMA boxing outside on a gaming system. Show me one demonstration that's done it. Well, like I said, the gunmetal technology is good technology, but it's not in our category. We're beyond that. Let's go with, let me see. Now, some companies I've talked to, they depend on the projector. They think if the projector has a really inky contrast, it's going to fix the screen. No, it's not. It's not going to help your screen at all. You set your screen next to a projection screen that's physically black, you're going to have a lot of problems. You're going to see all the imperfections that your screen's going to have. You can't depend on the projector to fix your problem. It's not going to work. The projector will only work as good as the screen. If you have a 4K projector and you got a white projection screen, you know your color, your contrast is going to be crap. You already know that from the door. You go down and get yourself a gray screen, it's a little bit better, but still, it's crap. You go spend the money for gunmetal technology and your screen improves. Gunmetal does do its job. It gives you better color, gives you better contrast, better white levels. Again, but this is going to cost you some more money too on top of that. But still, it's a better improvement than the white and gray screen. And then you come to black technology. We don't require expensive projectors. We don't require massive amounts of we don't require any contrast. We can project it all, period. Projector doesn't have to have millions and millions of colors. It doesn't even have to be 4K or 1080p. It can be 720p. And you can still produce a magnificent image under our technology. That's why I said without our technology, your projectors don't work. Some people at the end of the day, but think at the end of the day that I'm just bragging on that. Well, test my theory. I think what's going to be the big eye opener is the FLE. This is FLE right now, painted to my desk. This is a desk. This is actually not even a desk. It's actually an old piece of plywood that I found laying against the garage. That's what my screen is made out of. It's an old piece of brittle wood that I coated with this black technology.
On my last paycheck, my overtime just vanished.
I find it impressive that because of Screen Innovation, we have this technology on our desks right now, because they're the ones that base it. If it weren't for them, I'd still be making gray screen paints. I hope to see a black technology from them. I really would. It would be interesting to see. If I had never got that black diamond sample sheet, I'd still be making gray paint right now. And hopefully, when they recognize, and if they haven't already, recognize what our black technology is about, they're already working on a black screen. Isn't that interesting how everything becomes full circle? And like I said, not a big fan of them. Wouldn't do business with them, not in a million years. That's never going to happen. But I do respect the technology. I do respect it. They make very good screens. They can't compete with their contrast levels, of course, because we have Affinity 1 black level, and our colors are actually pop higher. But other than that, if it wasn't for their technology, if I didn't see their screen for the first time, I would have never, I would still be making great products. I'd be obsolete right now. That gray paint sitting right there at $4.97 would have taken out my screen paint easily. So I would love to see them have a black screen. Now, I'm not interested in designing one for them. That's not me. They have to do that themselves. We're not developing any black technology for any companies, only ourselves. Now, you know what's impressive about the screen? If you haven't realized, you haven't looked at it, on the diamond, it's laying flat. You know, zero viewing narrow comb, nothing. Viewing angle, what they call, so let me explain this to you real quick. So basically, with most certified screens, if I were to lay them flat like this, it wouldn't work at all, period. They would have to lay right up against the wall because they'd have this narrow viewing comb effect, which means they would go dark around the edges and it would make it impossible to see the screen. Like when I sit in the middle of the screen and I turn to the side, it goes dark. This does not have that issue at all, period. That's one of the things I found fascinating about their surface. The first one that I got a chance to test again had a narrow viewing comb effect. This one has none of it at all, period. They pull this off on a black screen, that would be really interesting. Because usually when it comes down to the screens that reflect the surface, like the gunmetals do, they have to have that in order to maintain higher white levels. Because again, like I said, there's a sacrifice line between those white levels right there. But this has nothing at all, period. You could turn from any side, right here, I'm looking at this, and it doesn't turn dark around the corners. It has zero narrow viewing comb effect, which is extremely good for a gunmetal screen. Very good. Now, if they can figure out how to incorporate this into a black screen, this would be nice. Now, on my behalf, say Diamond does come up with a black screen. Does that bring me any fear at the end of the day? No. Why would it? I'm not fighting against the black screens. I'm trying to get more black screens into the corporation or into basically the business line. I couldn't care less if we had dozens of them, as long as they work at the end of the day and they do exactly what they're supposed to do. Now, if you're going to basically, we'll put it this way, Rogers, those guys are so mixed up at the end of the day. They don't know what they're doing over there. Danny Rogers is so mixed up, it's not even funny. You're developing a black screen. Do you understand me? Your screen, first of all, is supposed to be black. If you're developing black technology, I'm not your enemy at the end of the day. We're both on the same side of black technology. Our goal at the end of the day is to be able to show why a black technology is more superior, as it means as going against the gunmetal and going against the gray and white screens. But you turned on me. Oh my goodness, I swear these guys are so backwards, it's not even funny. If Diamond comes up with a black technology, do you think I'm going to go after their technology? No, I'm actually going to support it 100% because, again, they're developing a new form of line of technology that needs to be displayed. The Infinity 1 contrast screens need to be, we need to have them. They need to be a part of a category of black screens. I support Diamond or any other company or anybody else 100%. If they design a black technology, I back it 100%. But if you're going to use me at the end of the day as a target, I'm going to crush your product. That's what's going to happen. Because I've been in the field longer. I know more about black technology. I had 10 times more experience in this field. I can easily take you. but I would rather support you instead. Now, if he never mentioned my name or this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 whatever crap went on with that nonsense, I got to take this joker to court for some dumb nonsense now, I would have supported him on black technology. Oh, shoot, this guy's coming with black technology. That's fantastic. Making him some pointers, help him out, push him on his way. There you go. They don't definitely miss the entire point of it all. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get black technology into the system. This is why we're pushing to get this technology known in different shows and expos, and this is why we plan that when the new TV technology, that FLE TV wallpaper screen, we're sending those out to all these companies. We're getting them for free. Every last one of them's going to get one of those screens, so they can get an idea of what the future looks like, and hopefully this kicks off them to saying, you know what, if this stuff exists, I need to change, just like we did. And they start developing black technology. Ta-da! Not against black screens. I just want better products. That's what I want. I don't want people cutting corners and making fake stuff at the end of the day, because you make the black technology look bad when you do dumb stuff like that. Painting screens up and they're coming up gray and there's no testing. There's a reason why we're hoping that if anyone's challenging us at the end of the day, they'll pretty much take the time to work hard and go through our test demonstrations. If they're willing to basically travel down the same road we're going at and work just as hard, just imagine how amazing their technology is going to be at the end. That's what we're pushing for. This is our main goal under black technology, is to usher in a new screen. I'm not going to come after Diamond and all of them. I couldn't care less. I want, basically at the end of the day, I want black technology to be a new category of technology in the projector community. Right now, as we stand, we're the best. There's no screen that can take us because of our Infinity 1 contrast. So yeah, any one of the screens, elite screens, all of them, they come up with keep in mind, it's going to be very expensive, so you know that from the door. Oh yeah, heck yeah, it's going to be expensive. If it costs $5,000 for a gunmetal, what do you think a black surface is going to cost by one of these big companies? Like I said, we'll still be able to maintain with no problem. And on top of that, it'd be an interesting challenge. I still want to see if we can take it, because that would be so cool. Now, that would be really, really fun. That would be fun. But just curious, I still would support it 100%. I do support black technology 100%. But he got it back. He got it backwards. He got it backwards. He got it completely backwards. I was thinking about designing the Omega for that purpose. The Omega was going to be designed to wipe out any other black technology, but that would be stupid. That's like fighting against myself at the end of the day when you really think about it. That'd be just pointless to do that at all. Because again, if other screens are trying to basically get to the pinpoint we're at, and we develop a technology to engineer to take out their technology to become supreme and number one, that'd just be taking it a little too far. So I think I may design the Omega for something else. Because I do want to usher in black technology. I want to flood the market with black technology. Do you know what happens if the market gets flooded by, say, if the number one screen right now, just say right now on the market, everyone had black screens, how do you think projectors would be designed? You think you'd be paying 10,000 to one, 2 million to one contrast? You think you'd be paying for that? You wouldn't be paying for any of that at all, period. You know how cheap projectors would be? I mean, you wouldn't even need all that power to begin with because of what your screen is designed to do. And think about how much money it costs me when I buy projectors compared to everybody else, how much money it costs them at the end of the day to buy projectors. Do you have any idea how cheap projectors would be? That's the problem. People are so busy trying to fight against us, they don't see the big picture. They really don't. So we're going to make it so that, you know, once we get this FLE, this TV technology to where we want it, that's when they actually can eat sunlight. And we start sending that out to all these big end projection screen companies. They all get a glance of what FLE looks like and how they can basically get a chance to play with it. Whatever they want, it's theirs. This would change some minds at the end of the day. Because they have an option. They have an option either to develop black technology or they can be crushed in the process. That's how it works. That is how technology works. Some people don't understand. That's what comes. That's how technology works. Either you roll with new technology or you get crushed by it. We don't play on Atari 2600s. They're not the main system. Look at the comparative of Atari 2600 compared to the PS5 console system now. It's a big difference. It's a massive, huge difference. You have to change with technology. If you can't change with it, either you roll with it or you get crushed by it. That's how it works. So these big companies are going to come out with a black screen. It's going to happen. And we're going to be ones responsible for ushering the age of dark technology. As I said before, join the dark side. I love Darth Vader. I do. Resistance is futile. Either you join or you'll be crushed. That's all to it.
We got the house!
It is the best technology
Hans
on the
handles
planet.
driving.
It's black.
Pack at your pace. Store your...
Now we had a little fun. We came out. I like to show a little bit of everything. I like to prove my point and have a little more fun while we're doing it. We showed off diamond technology. Like I said, beautiful technology. I like the fact that I can lay that screen flat. That's going to be fantastic for wallpaper and all that. Well, I hope they get a black screen. I really do. I hope they're working on a black screen. That'd be nice. And all the time, everybody thought at the end of the day that I was basically pushing at the end of the day to conquer all screens. No, I want black technology to be able to be the top and #1 screens. And I hope every certified company listens to what I'm saying and start developing and investing in black technology. Now, on the other end, there's still a good side to it all. Because again, once the certified screens do this, keep in mind the price range of this is going to go up through the roof. It's going to be insanely expensive. But our technology, on the other hand, is still going to be affordable for our customers. That's the beautiful thing about it. We can still make technology, black technology, very affordable for our customers. I want to make the Omega, if I get around to doing it, one of the most affordable black technologies on the market. That's going to be probably my last screen, will be the Omega. I want a technology extremely affordable. Okay, well, I'm going to take this stuff, because I don't need it anymore, and put it over here. So that way we got a chance to show you that, even though I did, I'm going to state it over and over again, let me put this over here real quick, it's a little neater. That, if, I'm telling people at the end of the day, if you're going to say at the end of the day that this is not your product, there is a challenge attached to it. You can do it yourself if you want to. It's up to you, But also, too, like I said, just to show at the end of the day that, we're not going to push people to do something that we're never going to do, because I'll do it myself. Oh, while I'm here, I got to print out labels. Oh, you like that sound? It's a little trippy sound. I want to go over here and get my labels. I got to print out 2 of them. Let me see. We have... Do we have it to fit? To fit, yeah. All right. The big blocks. Oh man, really? That was there. And I gotta get 2 of the invisibles. And people asking us about the invisible technology we developed. You can only get that through invoice. So we only sell it to companies, and it's only sold by the gallons only. Let me get my volume down here a little bit. There we go. So you have to be a company to get it. And we only do PayPal invoices. And it's sold by gallons because it does have a multi-coat application if you want to make the screen darker. All right.
Glad I get credit card fraud alerts for the federal credit union. Can't imagine where I'd be without them. That's fine. Stop that paperwork.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Yeah, I hope the certified screens do develop a black technology. I would love to see it. There is no category for my screens in black. Ugh, did I just get that wrong? Oh, come on. So make sure we got that right. I'm trying to got that wrong. I'm dying for some Easter candy. I have no idea why. Let me see what we got going on here. No, we don't need all that. I need to get where I need to get to, please. Invisible. So did I get it right? I-N-V.
Here's the definition of invisible.
I
Unable to be
S.
seen, not visible to the eye.
I got it right. I-N-V. I-S-I-B-L-E. Oh, I got it right. I'm going to go show off my screen by itself. And we've done enough of these. Screen. I forgot to use something else. Take that white surface off of there. Put that over here. Enjoy my screen a little bit here. Oh, it's this one right here. What are we doing with this? Yep, meow. I need 2 of these. let's not do dumb things under my desk, please. Yeah. Unbelievable. First things first, like I said. It's tight. It's good. These out first. Do it just like a small. Let's see. We just had some. Okay, at first, like I said, I was going to design the Omega to be a screen designed to take out all the other black screens, but again, thinking more of that, you know, that'd just be stupid. Because again, that's what I want. I want to see more black screens on the market. That's what I want to see. Besides us only. So, I support them. I just don't support anyone who's going to try to come after my company. If you're going to try to use my company as a springboard, I would advise you not doing so. Because it won't go well for you. If you slander me, I'll see you in court. And if you have a product, I'll destroy it. So I would advise you not to. You would do better having my support than me basically coming against your product. Because you've already seen people already who've tried to come against our product. It doesn't go well for them. They cancel out. They do all kinds of tactics to stay away from us. That's something moving past. So, you're better off to have me on your side than have me against you. Can't give you any secrets, can't tell you how it's done. I can tell you one thing, it's going to take years of your life to do it. It takes a bit. A lot of testing. Not going to learn it overnight. Not going to happen. Anything you do takes time. Anything that gets rushed has problems. You rush things, you're going to have problems. Look at the freaking the Tesla vehicles. I never would have realized some things can't run in cold weather. That's not good. That's not good at all. You have woke up every freaking skeptical person that was skeptical in vehicles. Yeah, you gave them weapons. You armed them. I have no idea why they did not stick those vehicles in some kind of temperature controlled test chamber to see what would happen to the battery life if the car was under extreme cold. And there are people right now getting rid of their vehicles, swapping back over to gas. And testing is very important. Lots of testing. Now these visibles we have here, this is an invisible version. Like I said, we don't sell these on the website. They only go by gallons only. They go by gallons only, and we only we sell these through PayPal invoices only. So you have to email us on these things to get these. And we only companies only buy these anyway. People that are going to be using this for their projects and stuff like that. Just getting this out of the way while I enjoy my screen, because I barely ever get a chance to use it the way I want to use it. 4K demonstrations. I don't think this projector has a lamp. I was looking at that. I wonder if this projector has a lamp. I don't think it does. Oh, no, it doesn't have a lamp. I don't want anybody to think at the end where he's saying that, well, you know, hey, he's challenging people to do this paint, and he hasn't done it himself. You know, that wouldn't be fair. So, I did it myself. Master does screen paint pulls the highest white level. Any black surface? I'm not joking with that. Ooh, birdies. Alright, so this is what we got going out. I got a quart of this over here.
From moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but Entyvio is. In clinical trials, Entyvio helped many people achieve allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase and can be serious, although unlikely a risk of CNL or rare serious potentially fatal brain
Make sure I got this label correct for this
Tell
one.
your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur. It's time to ask your healthcare provider about Entyvio. Go to Entyvio.com to learn more about the #1 prescribed biologic for Crohn's and UC.
Okay, let's see, put this right in front.
It's one of those life lessons. After the hardest climb comes the best.
I just sit there and watch a whole freaking commercial. In your box. How do you do that? You jump in your box. Sneaky tail in your box. Mr. Sneaky Tail. Paper jam. See what's going on here. Paper jam. Yep. Let's see. What are we doing here? Where are you? Where'd you go? Gotcha. We're not even indoors. Jeez.
I would go to yoga, but I don't have the right gear.
Save on all the best activewear at Sierra.
Also, I might have sent a late night text to my instructor on his honeymoon.
Fishing gear at Sierra.
Okay. Shoot it away. Shut it up. Really? keep in mind we did all that on this desk and on this wall, which is dirty surface. And we still haven't tested this screen paint yet. We're just showing it off. That's all. But we haven't really tested it yet. Where is the monitor? I got the monitor. Oh, there it is right there on the floor. Where's the monitor go? We still haven't tested it yet. So as soon as we get around to testing it and getting it ready to go, FLE will be available. This will be the FLE for the I'm trying to put my monitor system here together. This will be the FLE for the screen paint. But right now we're just showing it off. We haven't got around to testing it yet. Oh crap, I put that in the wrong direction. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be this way instead. Where did this go? I just put it bounce off. Here it is. So we haven't even got around to testing it yet. We'll get there. Just been a little busy. I think we got it now. I just don't like to talk about having other people do something if I haven't done it. So that's why I have to follow behind and do the test myself. Did I get this right? How does this feel like I got this wrong? Really? That's better. It feels so weakly. Oh, that's so weak. That feels really bad. I don't like the way that feels. That one way too tight. That'd be better. Tilt that a little too far. That's slant. I don't like that. So let's see this way. That's better. That way I can put my screen against a TV monitor right there. That's when I'm setting the monitor up. Ordered another Fire Stick. I want to be able to run my Fire Stick from here and run it right there so I can match it back and forth to the monitor. So that way when we do demonstrations and I show off gray screens and white screens, show you why you don't pick up next to monitors, which is very important. Alright, so I got to get these guys out the door. Get them all taken care of. That's the invisible technology I said before. You have to order that online because we don't basically, we're not online. Of course you got to order online, but We don't sell it on the website. That's through PayPal invoices only. So they go for around $380. Yeah, 380 or 360, somewhere around that price. So I watch some nice scenery. Trying to figure out what I did with the adapter for that screen, that TV monitor too. I'll have to order me another one. Alright, these guys ready, because I gotta be up tomorrow morning, I gotta be at the post office, I can still get home, pack him up, get home. I want to get this done. And then trying to get everything finished in one hit. Got these right? So actually, we should have it not work this way. This would be much easier to do. I should have it done this way. Yeah, this would be a better way to do it. There you go. That's good. I know. Strangest video ever. Well, I just had to come in and just show that off. Sorry if you just see that, just fast forward through it all, you know. I just have to get this done. Very important. Get everybody situated. I didn't get a chance to watch my screen at the same time. Ugh. So I told you I keep my expenses low. Because again, when I got these great big places and it costs, well, I just got these. I already went them already. Wow. Things are very cool. Anyway. My rent on my new place is it's very cheap, so didn't have to go for a big old house this time. I went out and got myself a nice 700 square feet home. Where are the other two? Unbelievable. So when I got myself a 700 square feet home, here we go. There's the other one. When I got myself a 700 square feet home, and bought the EcoFlow system that allows me to be able to run the entire place off using no electricity from the sun. So I got a perfect spot, a nice area where the sun comes up and hits the side of the house nicely. And then that way I don't have to I can keep charging my unit. So I got a nice place, not too far, it's right downtown. And this allows me to be able to use this place for storage, which I'm doing this summer, in my office. And keep my home and business separate. Which was nice at first, but you know, we developed stalkers. And that's where that problem came in. Weirdos. I'm going to put a little bit more on that. Made a large one for that one. Alright people, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I know it went a little way off tracks, but you know, it's just a simple demonstration, just to show them today why, you know, our products don't match house paints and all of the products. And you should test your products, because that's very important, because again, you're running a big risk of basically matching some house paint and losing the value of your product. And you don't want to go through that. Those are for people who are making products, making screen paint products. Where's my, you know, you don't want to go through that. And for the consumer, you want to make sure whatever you're buying is tested. Because, you know, you don't want to mess around and get ripped off. Nobody wants to. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I got to go. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior for the amazing technology. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.